As you know, Paul scored a terrific coup on the back of a week in Washington where he gave us all the ins and outs, the tradition, the politics and the fun of the state visit given to Scott Morrison by Donald Trump. Paul's coup, reward for a week of live coverage and debate, was a pull-aside interview with the president. It was friendly, it was fun, telling us the president likes to eat steaks from the White House kitchen. And although it was brief, it was long enough to give us Trump's take on Morrison and Malcolm Turnbull, as well as a fascinating insight into the president's thinking on progress in his trade war with China.
They've had a very rough year. They've had a very, very bad year, worse than 57 years. And they're losing a lot of jobs. Their supply chain is breaking. We're getting tens of billions of dollars in tariffs. And our economy is doing fantastically well, as is yours, by the way. But our economy is doing fantastically well. So we'll just keep it going. We'll see what happens.
So those comments made news in the Australian newspaper, the Herald Sun, the Daily Telegraph, and various other News Corp papers around the country, as well as turning up in television news reports and even getting a run on the ABC. I heard some of it run on ABC Radio National this morning. Why? Well, because they were newsworthy comments. A chummy pull-aside interview not only focused on Australia, it was good fun, but it also provided some insight and some news. But ABC breakfast host Michael Rowland tweeted yesterday, before he'd even seen the whole interview, mind you, that it was embarrassing and sycophantic. Well, the ABC knows something about sycophancy, doesn't it? Just ask Hillary Clinton, perhaps Tim Flannery, Penny Wong or Bob Brown. So just to weigh this up seriously, given Rowland is keen to be the arbiter of presidential chats, given he was so keen to spark a Twitter pile-on against our great mate Paul Murray, who's back from the States, by the way, and will be on air after 9 tonight, given Rowland apparently knows what's a worthy presidential chat, I thought we should check out some of his work, which, of course, we pay for with our taxes.
Knock.
Who's there?
Peter.
Peter who?
Scott Morrison.
I don't know if that's funny, but I get it.
Yeah, I loved every minute.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Do you, Bev?
I'm very keen to perfect the pronunciation, old chum bucket of R. So can you help me? Am I saying it correctly? R.
Yes. Ah, there you go, hey? Almost as funny as the ABC's election predictions. The solution to this little spat is obvious. Clearly, in order to improve his presidential image and assume a little more gravitas by association, Donald Trump needs to arrange a brekkie interview with Michael Rowland.